Not to flex, but I'm pretty good at all things hockey curves, and here's an interesting one for you. So the P86, the one that mixes a P28 curve with a P92 face, it was thought to be traced back to Trevor Zegras for a while. Even the GOAT Pro Stock Hockey Sticks has Zegras as a P86, and so do we. But it didn't start with him. Here's a curve with Zegras' name stamped on it, and is so similar to the P86, but can be closer characterized as a P92, though it isn't exactly either of them. On the left here is the P86, the right is the Pro Zegras. Zegras' curve is longer and not as open, even longer than a P92, but more open than a P92. Now, our first actual look at this P86 was from a player named Fyodor Polishchuk, but who wants a curve called the Pro Polishchuk? At least not the young kids who don't know that name. So we left it nameless for a while, just a P28 with a P92 face. Later in 2023, we began to see this curve flood in from a ton of people, but Zegras wasn't necessarily one of them. His curve was still very similar, but not the Pro Polishchuk. After seeing Misa with it, I voted to call it the Pro Misa. I still think that's a good idea, but he was like 15 at the time. Now, I don't really know how Zegras got the credit for this curve, I can't lie. We don't get his Pro Stocks very often, but he probably was one of the first ones to switch to it, but he never created it. Well, now it's got a real curve code for pro players, and the only place you can find this curve taken over the world is at Hockey Stick Man.